What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Collectables, and today I got a brand new video for y'all, and this time it will be on the Jurassic World Dino Rivals Duel Attack Triceratops. And granted, we've already got a Triceratops in this toy line. Well, not necessarily the Dino Rivals line, but we did get one for the Fallen Kingdom toy line. And this one is a slight difference to it, but we'll go over it once we get out of the package and take a closer look at it. But I will say it does have an extra action feature to it, and it is slightly retooled. So y'all know the drill. We're going to go over the packaging. We're going to take a look at the Dino Rivals card that comes with it. And then we'll take a look at this dinosaur, take some measurements, do some size comparisons, and we will do a collection update, and then we'll close out this video. Alright, as far as the packaging goes, we got this open style packaging, and on the top left hand corner we do have the Jurassic World logo, which is a clean logo because, as we all know, the Fallen Kingdom logo used to be cracked up and everything. And then also here in the middle right there we have two arrows pointing diagonally, and it just tells you to press the dinosaurs back, and it shows you the different action features that it has. So it does show that it does have a tail swinging action, and it does have the head ramming action. And I do like the base of this, the premises of this packaging, even though we do no longer have the cage style packaging that I'm so used to and fell in love with. But that's okay. All good things must come to an end. But the good thing about this packaging, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure in the opinion of a lot of JP collectors out there that collect the Jurassic World line by Mattel, not so much Hasbro, but by Mattel, that it does pay homage, or whatever you want to pronounce it, to the Kenner style packaging as far as the artwork goes, the colors and all that stuff. So we do see a little bit of black right here on the outline in the foreground behind the logo. And then we do have this nice logo right here with the Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton right there. And throughout the packaging here, we do have some orange and yellow and red all blended in. And it kind of makes it pop, because if you remember the old card backs of the Kenner line for 1993 when they came out, that it did have that sunset excuse me, it had that sunset along with the palm trees in the background. So it was a very nice and vibrant as far as this one goes too as well. So, and I like the fact that they do have all this all the way down here, all on the inside and the insert. So very nicely done, Mattel. And then at the bottom, we do have Rexy there. You got Dino Rivals, you got the Triceratops, and then we do have the unwanted Owen right here, because as you know, the movie no longer exists. So no need for him. So Mattel, if you're watching or listening, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people mentioned this too, the next line you release before the movie, please, no Owen, because the dinosaurs sold before him, and they will continue to sell after him. Anyways, and then we got the Duel Attack, and then Triceratops right there. And then on the side of the packaging, we got Jurassic World, and then we got Dino Rivals right there. And then at the bottom, we got all the copyrighted information and everything like that. We got the Universal logo, the Amblin Entertainment logo, and then here it says contains one dinosaur, one card. And then we got the Mattel logo right there. And here's the UPC. And you can find these at your local Walmarts. And they're pretty much fully stocked, because I go to about 6 to 7, 8 Walmarts during a week. And they're pretty loaded. Trust me, they're loaded. So, here on the back of the packaging, right there, we got the Jurassic Facts app information right there. And then on the top, we have Duel Attack. And then on the right hand corner, we do have the Jurassic World logo right there. And then we swing back over here and it says one collector card right there. And we'll take a look at that after we take a look at this. And here at the bottom, we do have the other two dinosaurs that are in this wave, the dual attack wave. And we have the Parasaurolophus, and then we have the Concavinator. And we've already did a review of that, so you want to check that out. You may. And then next up, we'll probably do a review of this after this. So then here in the middle, we have a nice artwork or prototype of the Triceratops, and it says tail strike, and then we have it doing a tail strike against the Coelurus, and then we have the head strike. Now, I would have liked it to have, because in the packaging or the toy actually has the head down, but if it could have had the head up, it would have been a whole lot better in my opinion. So that's just me, because I like it like this and not with its head down, like it's eating grass or something. But anyways, so yeah, that's the look of the packaging. Let's go ahead and take this card out and take a look at the card. Okay, so we have the card in hand, and it's on the top of it says Triceratops, and I do like the artwork. Not the best one, but I do like it. And then down at the bottom, we have a strength at 8, which is pretty strong, and then we have a speed of 4, pretty slow, and then the brain is at a 2, so it's not very bright at all, but its aggression is at a 7. So, and it totals up to be 21, so it is a pretty good matchup to the T-Rex and the other carnivore that might try to eat it. So yeah, pretty strong dinosaur. And then here at the back we have Dino Rivals. Then at the bottom we got Jurassic World. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Triceratops. And we have the Triceratops in hand. So right off the bat, I do like this coloring a lot better than the Fallen Kingdom one. I think it's a little bit more natural in my opinion, but in reality we don't really know what color dinosaurs really are. We just go by what we think what we think they are. But you know, green does look good on this guy or this girl, because as you recall in Jurassic World and Jurassic Park that all of them are females unless otherwise. But anyways, so it's got this dark forest green, kind of like a moss colored. But then again, moss colored is a little bit lighter than this. So I would say this is pretty much a forest green color with some brown on the back. So got some brown color. Lighting's not the best. So if you want to, let's see if we can focus a little bit. There you go. But there we go. Brighten up it a little bit. But it does have some brown coloring to it. That's all the way on the back, and it just stops right there. Didn't bother to even attempt to get on the tail. It has some on the legs, on the hind legs right there. And then it's got some all over the face and frill. And love the natural body that it has. You know, it's like a big heavy set figure, and not as weighty as the Senoceratops that we got, but it is still a hefty figure. And love the head sculpt. You know, I think one of the better head sculpts when it comes to the toys. So very nicely detailed. Love the eyes, and the eyes are white, or where they're supposed to be, and very good right there. So I like the fact that they painted the horns on and the beak and the little horns right here along the frills. So that's very good. They even painted. Well, nope, they didn't. I was about to give them praises too, but they didn't even bother to paint the toe claws or whatever, the feet. I don't think Triceratops has claws. But anyways, so it's pretty much the same thing at the bottom, except for right here, we do got some of that coloring right there. So, and then here is the Jurassic World logo. There you go, you can see it. And then for those who are interested, there is the fax app. So as far as way of articulation goes, the hind legs go back and forth. Has that clicking motion there where it's supposed to be at. And then back and forth right here. And then if we turn it to the other side, back and forth right there. And back and forth. Well, not really. You can go forward, but you can barely go backwards. So, then we just set it down, make adjustments to the feet. So it sits pretty well right there, in my opinion. So, as far as the action feature goes, he does have these two buttons right here. Didn't do a very good job of blending it in like they did with the Roarivores. You can still visibly see the cutouts where you press down the action feature. So, a little sloppy on Mattel's part, in my opinion. So then we have these two hinges right here that makes the tail back and forth. So what we will do is we'll take the back button and then we'll just press it. And then here in the front, just like the Roarivore, we'll just press this button right here, and then it has its head motion like it's about to ram something. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a victim, and we'll try out the action features. Alright, so if you remember in the back of the packaging, we had the poor Siloris getting the tail whipped from the Triceratops. But in reality, I don't think the Trike ever even used its tail as a weapon. But hey, what do we know? You know. But anyways, so we are going to make sure and see how strong or doable this action feature is. So here we go. So you might want to have it close. Let me go ahead and there we go. So that way we can get a better look at the action feature. See how well it does. So go ahead and just, wow. But you would have to get it pretty close though. I don't think you'd be able to do it without it being very far away. So, yep. Works good to me. And let's go ahead and try the head ramming action. Okay, so say like if Owen's trying to train this guy, you know, to be nice and sensible. Well, what if Owen happens to piss this guy off? And so, well, I don't think it really gave a big of an impact. So we're just going to go. All right, let's take some measurements. Okay, so the trike would be at least a good 12 inches long. And then if you wanted to take the height from the hind legs, it would be a good 4 inches. Or if you're just trying to go from the frill, it would be at least 3 3/4. All right, let's do some size comparisons. Okay, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that the Duel Attack Trike is a little bit more retooled than the Roarivores. So you'll see the difference as far as the legs go. So the body mold is pretty much the same. The only thing that's different as far as the body mold in the head is the this has an extra action feature, as I demonstrated. So the only difference is if you see the legs right here right there, and then compare it to the legs right here. So this is more of an action featured stance. This is more of a neutral stance, in my opinion. So you can tell that this is a little bit more bent in, that's more straight. And this right here, it has a little bit more curve to it. And that just has a more of a neutral stance right there. So if we want to check out the other side, it's pretty much the same thing. So this is pretty much more of a stance. Right there, it's bent in. And this is just more of a neutral stance. But overall, I do like this one. You know, I do like the Duel Attack. I just wish the head would be a little bit more up, kind of like this one. But I do understand why that the head is more down, because it is a Mega Duel Attack, or not or Duel Attack, should I say, because it has an attack feature. This one just has, you know, a sound feature to it, you know. So makes sense, but I would have preferred to have the head this up like that, just a little bit more higher. That's just me. So let's go ahead and compare these to the other ones. And we have the vintage 1988 Dino Riders Triceratops. So it is a little bit bigger than the Duel Attack one, but still play compatibility, you know, plenty of it, in my opinion. You know, can't go wrong with the vintage. So, very nice. Really like it. As you can tell, this is way bigger, wider, and, you know, it's just a lot more heft to it, you know, width, should I say. It's not as heavy as this one, but it does have some good size to it. So, really like it, though. Love the Dino Riders. I just mainly collect these for the dinosaurs itself, because the dinosaurs itself are a lot cheaper. And so eventually I'll get the accessories that go with it. And we have a size comparison with the Sinoceratops or the Pachyrhinoceros, Pachyrhino, however you want to pronounce it. But good size, you know, really like it. Good play compatibility. So really like the how they go well together, you know. Because you can tell, you see how well blended in this piece is. Compared, it's not that noticeable, but here you can see the buttons right here. But here you can barely even see it, you know. So that's what I'm saying. You know, they did a good job blending in with the Rorovores, but these Duel Attacks, man, they just said, it's like they said F it. But okay. And we got one more size comparison. And we have Owen. So hopefully he recovered from those last encounter with the Triceratops. So good size comparison, you know, I like it. All right, so let's go ahead and do a collection update. All right, so here we have the collection update. As you can tell, the Dino Rivals line is steadily growing. Still got a lot more to review. Well, really not a lot more, but, you know, just a few more to be caught up on the reviews and up on the collection and stuff. So I do have them. It's just, you know, when I get to the reviews, that's how I do my update, you know, collection update and stuff. So, but anyway, so what we got here is we got the Wave 1 attack packs with the Dracorex, Delta, the repaint of the Protoceratops, and then we got the Rhamphorhynchus right there. And then we got Wave 2 of the attack packs with the repaint of the Herrerasaurus and the newly edition Celoris. And then back here we have the Walmart exclusive Battle Damage Albertosaurus. And then we got the Duel Attack Triceratops and the Parasaurolophus. And then we got the Savage Strike line. So Wave 1 includes the Styracosaurus and the retooled Monolophosaurus. I don't have the blue or the Sticky Moloch because those are straight repacks from the story packs from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom line. So no need to have those. Unless if you want to have them on card, as part of your collection, that's fine. But me, I already have them. I don't need doubles. I tried to avoid doubles. Repaints are one thing, but to have the same stuff that's been repacked, that's no. And then we got wave 2 of the Savage Strike line. We got the newly editioned Dimetrodon and the Tapejara. So if you want to see my reviews of the Dimetrodon and the Tapejara, go scroll down my videos. You'll find them. They're recently added. And also I did the reviews of the repainted Herrerasaurus and the Celoris. So check those out. Those are brand new dinosaurs that just came out within the last month. So check those out. Check out my reviews. Comment those videos. Tell me what you think. So let's go ahead and wrap up this video. And I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it just as much as I did making it. And comment down below what you think of this Duel Attack dinosaur. And if you have this in your collection or if you're thinking about adding it to your collection. And also, if you're new to the channel, please give this channel a sub, like the video, comment the video, and don't forget to hit the notification bells and words to wisdom. Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.